Hey, good morning. Today's 29th. June 29th, Sunday. Hey, what's up, y'all? I'll probably show this later, because I don't want to mess up y'all day. I know it's Sunday, Sunday's usually a quiet day, and thank God for today, right? I rested yesterday. Remember the time is fluid, so whenever you see this message is when you're meant to see it. It's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Something could be coming to light, either about yourself or someone else. I'll put these over here. Okay, take it how it resonates. Could be picking up fire energy, Leo energy. Okay, fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What's the message, Spirit? Oh. This is something you know in your heart. You kind of feel it. You know something's going on. Sorry, y'all. All right, let's keep going. Look, y'all. He knows he's lost. Told y'all that yesterday. So, incest can mean a lot of things. All right. What it says to me is because we have to look beyond whatever the normal use for it, right? Incest could be overstepping boundaries, having inappropriate relationships. They don't have to be sexual, all right? I'm going to Google that too just to get a better understanding. But I feel like the enemy, Slewfoot, is in it, you know. It's that energy, that low vibrational energy where he lives, you know, down in the pit. It's that low vibrational energy, right? That he uses that he entices. I'm gonna do it like that because we all have a choice. That he entices people with, right? And it's an illusion. It's like he blocks out your third eye, your eye of intelligence, your eye of common sense, morals, your values. These came with you when you were born. They came with you. That innocence, that love, that all that good shit came with you when you were born. The devil knows that. He know he ain't got nothing on you, but he is so sneaky that he can use delusion. He can especially when we low vibrational. Especially, remember I told you about when sin, when that shit enters, when he's able to come in, is when you've been in some kind of trauma. All right? When you've been hurt and your heart has been hurt, right? That's when he fucking comes in. And when he comes in, he starts telling you to do this and do that, and this is how you're gonna make them, that's who he is. He's resentful. He's mad as fuck because he know he can't have nothing that the Most High has for us. He's a bully in the fucking playground. His parents, he ain't got no home training. He mad because he can't come back in the house. What's going on here, Spirit? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, like I said. What's going on here, Spirit? Oh, come on, man. Fantastic voyage. Sending people on an illusion. On a trip. On that cycle, right? See, what he does is, when you've been hurt, what he does is he comes in and he plays on that shit, plays on your feelings, right? I know how you can get them back. Right? I know how you can get them back. I know how you can make them pay. Pay for hurting you like that, for making you feel this way. I know how you can get them, make them, whatever it is, right? It could be, now this is, I'm talking about, and not even get them back, right? But this is also whoever, anybody else that comes in your energy, they're going to make them pay for something that somebody else did. It's like, it's generational. It's passed down. When people hurt us, it's somebody hurt them. It's passed down. It comes from way, way, way back. Y'all know when Pharaoh was out there and he had the Jews out there enslaved. When we come back again, we got the Negroes enslaved, right? The Negrans. I'm going to say that because you know what? We were royalty in our own country. Negras are a tribe. So when they call us Negroes or niggas, we get mad, but they don't even understand they're calling us by our name, nigga. Excuse me, y'all. It was a tribe, a prosperous, a royal, a rich tribe called the Negras. Research it. Anyway, but and it's carried on. It's carried on. It's just carried down, and then, at some point, somebody has to stand up and say no more. And I feel like each bloodline has to have someone, has to have an ambassador. Those what we call the chosen. So there got to be like 144,000 tribes. You hear me? Wow. What's the spirit? Anyway. That's how he gets in. He plays on your hurt. He plays on the pain. He plays on your heart chakra. Because her heart chakra is the part that is love, right? It's love. That's what God gave us, right? That's what we use. That's what he wants us to use, for love, right? Use it for love. But this little slewfoot here with the split tongue, he comes in and he creates the illusions, right? That everything's gonna be okay. That you're not gonna get in trouble. It's not. Listen. Who's gonna see it? Who's gonna know? Right? Dirty, dirty, dirty. I wonder if Slewfoot was a fire sign. Possibly. give me the Incredibles, that baby with that baby's hair used to turn on fire. Ooh-wee. That's what that give me. That's what that give me right there. What we got here? I've been reading books and people since I was a child. I'm telling you, listen, you're very intuitive. Listen, robbers don't go in no empty house. There's something about you, baby. You've been getting attacked for a very long time, and it's about something that you carry. You are a chosen one in your bloodline to break those generational fucking curses. You hear me? There it is. No, Spencer, put that up right. You ain't struggling with it. You've been doing it. Thank you, Spirit. What's going on here, Spirit? What's the story here? What's the message? What's going on here? Incest is green too. That's the heart chakra. You know what I mean? This is somebody that has a damaged heart chakra. This is somebody that was hurt, really, really hurt, and that didn't receive a lot of nurturing. Something went on. Somebody may have been abused. Yep. Clickbait. Clickbait. Oh, Lord. Oh, why is you here? Oh, Spirit, who is here? Somebody want to know why you here. What's the Spirit? That is too funny. You broke that right up, didn't you? I've been reading books and people since I was a child. You came closer than most, closer than close. That's giving me the energy of somebody that may have tried. Somebody was delusional. Somebody was really under the influence of Slewfoot here. Somebody definitely was, because what's this one? You tame the beast. You tame the beast or the bitch inside you. Yeah, that's what you did. You tamed that shit. You listen. Listen. I'm gonna say this. I feel like you may have gone through some things yourself. I feel like you had to in order to be on this path. All right, to be in this position, you had to experience some things. You had to go through some things. Father had to bring you through some things, to build your endurance, right? To build your spiritual strength, right? Your discernment, all of that, right? You had to test. You had to be tested. You had to be, so you know it when you see it, right? That's why Spirit always say, test the fruit, right? Don't always believe what your eyes see, right? What is they producing? What's coming up? What their life look like? You hear me? Okay, we got a water sign here: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and then we got smell of dark liquor and cigars or cigarettes. So somebody likes to drink dark liquor and they smoke cigarettes or cigars. That's who is in your energy. That's who's in your energy. Could be a fire sign and a water sign, because it's on the corners of each one of those. You tamed your lower vibrational side, your south node, right? And it's important too, because like we already know that the devil works. He ain't got no choice but to work for God. You know what I'm saying? He can only go as far as God allows him. He has boundaries as well, and he uses him to teach us. You know what I mean? That's all. And that's what it is. That's what it is. So you tame that energy inside of you. Now you know it. You recognize it. You've experienced it. So when you're around somebody and you feel those feelings, or that triggers that little ding ding ding, listen. You know that's coming from somewhere that you already been. All right. That's him again. Sleep, your old split tongue, two-tongue, deceptive. Liar. Ooh, a liar. Somebody lies a lot. Somebody's a liar. What's going on here? Ooh, we got uncle here. So an uncle could be significant. And those rude awakenings be the worst ones. So these could be too many negative seeds have been planted here. It's harvest time. Ooh, time to clean it up. Yep. Cleaning up the bloodline. That's what you're doing, collective. Yeah. And also I'm getting that you're gonna have to plant your seeds somewhere else because the soil is tainted. It says it's too many negative seeds, so there's a lot of weed, there's a lot of, things that will choke out anything pure, anything good, you know what I mean? Nothing good it's probably, the land doesn't even grow anymore. It doesn't grow anything. The grass is withered. They didn't water. Nobody watered anything. Nobody was watering anything. Nobody was watering anything. So the land is dry here. Yeah, those rude awakenings be the worst ones. So people are starting to, realize, the actions that they've taken, and realizing that the devil is, he's real too, and God is too. That's one thing, because his biggest trick is he don't really exist. The devil don't exist, right? I ain't got nothing else to say about that. That's all, y'all. I'm gonna heed what I've already learned, so that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna stick with that. I was wondering if I should stick with the Oracle cards, because I got a bunch of them. Let's see what we get out of some of these. Yeah, so people are going through some rude awakenings. They may want to try and come into your energy collective. I don't know. Someone smells of dark liquor and cigarettes and cigars. So somebody could be drinking a lot, smoking a lot of cigarettes, could be smoking a lot of weed. Excuse me. A fire sign could be as well. Fire sign is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're connected in some way. So a water sign and a fire sign. Incest. I don't know, y'all. What's the message here, Spirit? What we got here? I got my GED. I got the life experience and education diploma. Oh, baby. What? That's y'all collective. Yes, you did. You leveled up. You graduated, right? You learned the lessons. The cycle is closed. That's where you're at. You're at the cycle. You're at a closed cycle. I got my GED. I got the life experience and education diploma. Look at that. What you got me going in circles. Friends of distinction. You got me going in circles. Somebody's confused. Circles, yeah, cycles. Round and around and around and around, right? Chasing your tail. Wow, and that's right on top of I've been reading people since I was a child. So some of y'all had a hell of a life experience, right? So you should be well versed in reading people's bullshit. You hear me? You should be real versed in catching Slewfoot's fucking minions. That's what it is. And we got to pray for them, right? We got to pray for them to fucking wake up. And I feel like that's what's happening because that's our job. Our job ain't to come in and just talk about motherfuckers. Oh, no. We got way more work to do. We got to pray for these people. We got to surrender these people. It ain't nothing about, oh, look at them. That's their karma. No. It don't, no. Yeah, we can see those things, you know what I'm saying? But we still have to pray for them because that's what our job is here to do, is to waken people up. That's why the card said the harvest is ready. Too many negative seeds. It's time for us to wake up those that are ready to wake up and leave those that won't. You were chosen to do that, to wake people up, to tell people you don't have to keep doing it that way. There's another way, and there's a way out. There is a door. You don't have to keep roaming around in the dark trying to look for the light switch. There's a door. A whole door. You can come on out the darkness. It's like that word came up and my mouth was moving another way. Look, trying to bind me, I rebuke that in the blood of Jesus and bind it in his spirit. It came out anyway. What's going on here, Spirit? What's the message? Okay. End of the year, tax season, end of contracts in the 5D. Do you hear me? What did I say? End of the year, tax season, end of contracts. Time to pay up. If you owe, you owe. And if you you don't owe, then you got a refund coming. You know how it go. End of contracts in the 5D. It happens in the 5D before it gets to the 3D, because here it comes. That means the judgment has been made. The paperwork has been done. All the little nuances there, they done went through everything, right? What you owe, what you spend that you didn't have, right? What you say you had, you didn't have. Huh? Ooh, we audit. Ooh, that's what I said, audit. Wow. Let's see what else going on here, Spirit. Okay, we got the release. Release. There it is. What we got? Ooh, I lost it all. I'm not putting that out there, though, because it didn't hit the table. I didn't feel like that was... I think that was like a wake-up, a warning, an alert, you know what I'm saying? And there go the bells from the train. Confirmation, Spirit, what's this message? Ooh, okay. What we got here? They understand your ability. They underestimated your abilities. Ooh-wee. They underestimated your abilities, collective. Don't disturb a peaceful person's peace. That's what they underestimated. You wouldn't mind nobody. They came for you. You didn't come for them. What's this say? Ooh, Pam. Silly rabbit. Somebody could be named Pam. Take it how it resonate. Pam, silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. What's going on here? What's this message? Yep, they underestimate your abilities. Do not disturb a peaceful person's peace. You don't listen. Those people are they quiet for a reason. And I don't feel like it's because they're scared. I feel like it's because they don't want you to get hurt. That's what I think. Take that how it resonates. What's going on? Oh, okay. And they coming. They want you to look small. Wow. Jealous. Envy. All right. I'm going to take these, Spirit. That bitch stole your watch. So somebody stole your watch. They know that magic backfired a few times. Oh, wow. This is somebody that just don't get it. Street smart and penny wise. That's you, collective. Street smart and penny wise. You're smart. You're wise, right? You know how you listen. You've been in it. Listen, you street smart and you wise. You smart. You spirit. You know you mentally smart. You spiritually smart because you got some abilities. You can do some things. This orange here is they want you to look small. They stole your watch, right? Somebody could have tried to do some voodoo over you with your own shit. This is in their sacral chakra because they feel some kind of way about you. They jealous of you. That's sacral chakra. That's sacral energy. Because they feel small. They don't feel like they have what you have. I heard je ne sais quoi. And they know the magic done backfired a few times. Somebody may not have put two to two together, but I think they are now. Oh yeah, I think they are now. Now they're realizing all that shit that's been happening to them. It wasn't no fucking by coincidence. That was everything was because of some shit they've been fucking doing. That they've been doing to you. I must put it like that. What they've been doing to you. Because you a peaceful person. Right? You know that, because I know Spirit done showed you, because he showed me. Right? That people that try to attack you get dealt with. You know, and it is. I don't know how. Don't ask me. Listen. I'm just going with what it is. My experience, my strength, and my hope. You hear me? I got nothing to lie about. I have nothing to lie about. That's why I don't tell y'all shit. That's why I don't tell y'all shit. That's for my own growth. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, honey. Delegation. That song, Oh, Honey. When was that? There could be something about that. What year was Oh, Honey by Delegation out? 1977. That could be significant. Does it say anymore? Does it say the month? Yeah. 77. Yep. So that could be significant. 77 could be significant. If I talk about your money, you'd understand. If I talk about your money, you'd understand. If I talk about money, you understand. You're street smart and penny wise. This is somebody that loves money. Because that's the only language they understand is money. They think money builds character or money builds status, but it only brings greed. It only brings, especially, it all depends on your vibration, right? If you with low vibration, you come across some money, you ain't gonna listen. You're gonna people greedy, people coming in to use you, pretend they like you for as long as you got that shit, steal from you, try to take you fucking out for it. You know what I mean? Please, don't tell me. What's going on in spirit? It came out again. That's going to be important. I'm going to put that on the table. Oh, honey, by delegation. What are the lyrics? What are the lyrics to Oh, Honey by delegation? When I get lost, I feel, when I get lost, feel I've been crossed, she will be my salvation. When I feel low, I know where to go, she'll be my inspiration. So this could be somebody that feels like you always lift them up. Yeah, when my poor heart is breaking apart, she'll put it back together. She ain't the kind to show off her mind, but talking of love, she's clever. Yeah. They can feel like you're clever. She really spends times with her friends. Tell me she's blue without me. When things go wrong, her faith is strong. I know she'll never doubt me. Wow. So, y'all go check that out, okay? Let me see. I got another one. So I'm gonna use all my decks. It's going to be all my deck. This is DG420 reading. Boundaries. Woo. Yeah, you got boundaries up. As you should. Oop, where you going, baby? Stay there. What's the message here? Anything else for the collective spirit? Two blanks. Oh, I hear somebody pulling blanks. Shooting blanks. Somebody could be having a hard time getting pregnant, or you know what I'm saying, creating or something like that. That's what I get, shooting blanks. Somebody could be bullshit, lies. You know what I'm saying? Just talking to be talking. Don't make, never, really actually taking any action towards anything they're saying. Something like that. What else, Spirit? What do you think? What's going on here? Waiting on y'all. You got a new start coming? Yep. Ooh, somebody could have been using your pictures. Yeah, when they realize this, realizing the setup. That's what's happening. People are realizing, they're getting a good look at themselves. Yeah, that's what's happening. People are getting a good look, a clear perception of themselves. They're no longer blinded. I feel like Spirit is giving them a peek, because when they're with Slewfoot will keep a veil over your eyes. Slewfoot don't let you see shit. He won't let you see nothing. Look, I don't belong. That's right, you don't belong in the collective. And you know that. You were set apart for a purpose. A purpose such as this. Ooh, come on here, Spirit. For a purpose such as this. Family came out in reverse. I'm putting it up right. Yeah. Yeah, this is family. This is a soul tribe, a connection, a tradition, a foundation. Family are those people that are in our bloodlines, so to speak, socially speaking. But family can be those people that give you that nurturing, that care, that love, that safety, right? That you deserve, So you get a new start because, the universe sees, what's happened around you. I feel like this family should have been in reverse. Look, memories, sense, seeing, hearing, feeling. This is what people are going through now. Now they're starting to remember, right? I'm here wondering why they was ever mad, why they even did what they did. Some people don't even know why they acted the way they acted, right? Why did I really feel like that? And now all they have is, those memories of those times they had with you, something you may have said, or a way you may have comforted them, right? Or something they may have watched you, overcome some things, and, and how you take care of things. Your scent, your perfume you wore. You know what I'm saying? That's what people are going through right now. Yeah. Now they're big. Now that's that. What was it? That rude awakening be the worst one. And then what that does is people start to feel regret. Right? They start to sink into that depression, right? That's that because now they feel regret, they feel shame, guilt, right? They start, now everybody looking at me, everybody can see me. Everybody been seeing you. You the one that couldn't see you because you were playing around with Slewfoot. You were taking his advice. And his advice, he's a liar. He's a liar. He's a liar, baby. What's going on here? Anything else, Spirit? Okay. Listen, trust and faith. Come on now. That's what you got, baby. Blank here. Look, tarot. Tarot in the sun. Tarot card, a reading. Enlightenment showed you the truth. Somebody could have got a tarot reading. Yeah, I told you somebody feels like everybody can see them. A fish in a bowl. Somebody feels like everybody can see them now. See their flaws. See how, they feel shameful for what they've done. That's what it is. People are starting to feel shameful for the actions that they took, the things that they said, and how they were running around like a snake. Now that this is how I see it. Somebody running around like a snake and everybody's here with a split fucking tongue. You hear me? That's how they see themselves. They feel like shit. They feel like shit. Well, I don't know. Trust, y'all gonna have to go ahead and talk to God about it. I'm telling you. Even if he's real, baby, I promise you. He's real. Because I don't know, I can't keep talking about it. I can't keep, trying to debate with you about him. I can't. I ain't finna do that. I'm not finna try to prove nothing or show, listen. If my life and what you've already seen ain't enough, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. What we got here? We got two more blank spirits, and we don't know what to tell you either. It says, I admired you. I don't know why now. I don't know why I admired you. Yeah, but this ride is over. Yep, this ride is over. Where we at? Yep, and that's over too. So we're going to end it right there, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the message. Yeah. Happy Sunday, y'all. Y'all stay in peace. Don't disturb those peaceful people. They have peace for a reason. For a reason. All right, y'all.